There's almost insurance on it, and there's kind of registration on it. Welcome back to the land of customer states and master debates.
She's a sweetheart.
I'm going to debate you that your truck is a hot pile of Dodge. Oh, you got the hillbilly smell good.
I gotta get a washer jug to hold these up.
You know that Princess Auto has those, right? Yeah. The older you get, the harder it is to stay up.
What a hot rod.
Let's fix your Dodge. The best Mopar that money can buy. It's the sickest Mopar that's ever doped the sick. Wouldn't it be nice if we had a hoist or something?
That would be cool.
Oh, idiot!
For Fox Creek. So we gotta put it somewhere where we can still do an alignment. All right, well, before we go on our next adventure, we gotta fix the Dodge. Do you wanna just burn it, or what kind of tooling do you wanna use? Fire, skidder, we got the Dodge deleter. Or we could use tools, but. Yeah, sorry to get your hopes up, but after 4 hours of hard wrenching on that sacked old Dodge, it still left the shop with all the front end problems. And I think it gave my skid steer secondhand electrical problems. The damn thing wouldn't start the next day. Brand new rack, brand new power steering pump, brand used hoses, new lines, new everything. Now it's time to settle up for some payment here.
What flavor you want? Listex original?
I'm not gonna taste it where it's going. All right, so there's a lot of achievements some people have in their life as to what they're trying to get done, you know. Some people have the achievement of, you know, owning a big fancy house or a Ferrari or whatever the case may be. But this cripple has the achievement of when my estate sale comes around, I want so much garbage laying around the yard that the auction sale that happens is just majestic. So in order to do that, me and the right-legged man there are gonna fire up the old Rickshaw and head off into BC for a truck to which I've never actually seen before. It's gonna be a treat. Man, look at all the mint in here.
This happened. What's this?
We're gonna fix that up, no big deal.
When did you do that?
That'll buff out no problem. Hey, that's brand used. Look at that. It's better than the other side. The other side's already been deleted. Man, the Rickshaw's ready to rock. She's always solid. She's got safety built right into it. All right, so it's definitely missing the whole, man, we must have lost that doing like all the rice burning going down the highway. Well, no, I think there's also a busted off manifold up here. It might just be that little piece of exhaust broke off, actually. I think it might just be that piece of exhaust. All right, well, we gotta go through the horde. I think I got a whole medley of mint in here. This should heal the Rickshaw up just fine. So we found this muffler in the pile of shit. And we figured if we go for a double dual muffler for extra performance, because this one's completely rotted off, if we stuck this guy onto here, it would have true dual exhaust with Schedule 40 pipe holding it all together.
This weekend in Grand Prairie, if you bring it.
Well, yeah, we could bring it to the car show, but man, this thing would make everybody drip. Yeah, we could do that. It already leaks really bad exhaust into the cab. We'll just keep the windows rolled down. We'll be golden, pony boy. Man, double dual exhaust. This is gonna be mint. Some Scamazon clamp. I don't even think we're gonna need any. We'll just weld everything to everything. This thing's gonna be mint. I'm excited. I've never had dual exhaust on a rickshaw. I love the vehicle we're taking. Requires a whole load of work, but we still have to grab a bunch of parts for the box that we're going to get. This is all fine. Ain't no woman fat enough to keep me from humping you, babe. And how did these bolts come undone? That's amazing.
I thought it was Guts Glory garbage.
So have you ever paid a mechanic bill with your mouse before?
Oh, about 15 minutes ago.
All right, check this the f out. We got true dual. So the exhaust port comes out here at the back. Oh, the horsepower, rice flavored variety. And we got this guy here shooting out the side with the sassy chrome tip. We got this double dualer that hangs everything off the right hanger. Man, look at it. Even got a flange with welds on it. But this is the creme de la creme, fellas. Look at that. We strategically capped that off and now she's mint.
An $800 exhaust job.
Oh, this is where no, this is $950.
Yeah, this is $400.
Well, you go to a shop.
$450 for the muffler.
Depends where you go. Like, it depends what shop, but like you won't find that custom dump muffler anywhere else.
No.
No, it's from the dump. The dump provides. Well, we gotta let her down. We gotta chooch it. So the truck we're going to get, believe it or not, is allegedly even more gutless than an IDI. Well, I think it is an IDI of sort. I think it is. I don't know. I don't know much about the truck we're going to get. I know nothing about the engine. I know everything about the truck though. The truck is right up my alley. So Kevin and I went and scoured the yard. How many tires did we find?
40.
Remember that time we may or may not have been a burnout, and then every tire.
A brand new set. There's wires hanging out. One burnout.
Yeah, that
one burnout.
the cabin chassis truck.
Those are perfect.
It had brand new tires on it. Those are blowing off. This truck though, this truck has 5 good tires on it, so it's got every tire we need. So we're gonna take all the tires off this beautiful dually. Oh, those are brand new front tires. We're gonna have mint steers, and we're not gonna die. Hopefully, knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Way to go. And your head made out of wood for fox green. All right, so remember last video when I explained to you minty pricks on that you have to have everything mint and everything's got to be perfect on your truck for it to start right for as far as the batteries and good connections and stuff go. Well, the old Ford's got none of that. So let's see if she fires back up. Oh, man, this thing runs good. Hear that crack? Not a lick of smoke. Zero. This is the only power smoke I got that's not a power smoke. All right, so we got her right full of tires.
Bam!
Welcome to the rice fields, mother.
Bag of ditch a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's no big deal.
Somebody else was doing it.
No big deal, buddy. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm a Japanese and I had a bad day. I think I got.
It's fine. We're good. We even brought clothes for the trip. I got 2 socks there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing some last minute loads here. Did you ratchet strap?
I got one more click. Let's see what happens.
Well, we got a horse mask jammed in the window over there to keep it from vibrating. We're golden. Oh, I had to stop some last minute supplies here at old P Auto. Oh. You can't even open the door by yourself. Oh yeah, man. Rickshaw engaged. Next up, communist land. Actually, so if you guys all look on the map, you'll see here that basically everything east of the Rockies, even though it's in British Columbia stand, it's kind of Oilberta. It's like Oilberta light. Like if you ordered Oilberta of Timu. All right, we're just heading down the highway. The rickshaw is just rock solid. Look up here. There's something we need. This guy's got a mobile street sweeper. Can you guys see it there?
Man, is that a mobile?
Oh man, the mobile.
Make me super horny.
Man, it's a mobile.
Oh man, what a treat. We need one of those. Man, they're gonna have nitty gritty dirt bound. Fucking mean. All right, so this here is mile 0 of the Alaska Highway. Alaska, that's America. That's where she all starts. But yeah, America doesn't have any influence on Canada at all. No. I mean, no, we don't use anything American. Oh look, a Walmart. All right, so as far as this revive and jive goes, we're actually gonna need to have brakes because Taylor, we're in the foothills of the Rockies right now, I'm pretty sure. But there is all the hills coming in and out of here. So we'll have to spend a little more time than we usually do dialing the brakes in. So old Taylor here, she's got a gigantic gas plant. That's what it's built around. This town constantly stinks like fart. Picture the worst fart you've ever had after Taco Bell that wasn't your pants. Times it by 100 and turn it into Taylor. That's what it is. That's what's going on here. Oh, look at that sassy old bird.
That's an OBS.
Oh yeah. OSB, bro.
Well, I smell T-R-O-U-B-L-E.
All right, well we got here. Apparently these people are watching us because they think we're gonna steal their awesome Dodge van over there, but we're not gonna steal it. But here's the truck. We just got to meet the old timer that owns it. And what did he say? It's out here 25 years?
125.
It's not. It's dually, so it's not sinking in on the back. But the front's a different story. It's had a couple of mirror deletes on it.
I think it was 27 years. I think he said.
27 years.
About 27 years. It hasn't moved, man.
So
Look at that.
it's got the push bumper on her. It's pretty mint. It's a nice looking truck, but the whole plan is here we got to get her jacked up and get her out of here so we can go get her running somewhere else because we want to bug these people. We'll get more into this later. This is a absolute debacle that I know nothing about, but it's gonna be fun. All right, well, let's get to jacking it. Man, we got to go get the jack off the back of the rickshaw. That's definitely not rusty. Oh, the sweet lady got rid of the flower bed yesterday for us. It's been here so long that they built a flower bed around it. This jackal's ready to rock. Looks like someone's been pissing on it for 20 years. Oh, the tires are falling out. Look at this thing. We bought this nice Chevy. How much you want for this thing? 10 grand?
10 grand.
You know what you have. How did they get this bent?
Farmers.
Oh yeah. They're real gentle on it when they pulled it out, eh? Oh, it's got ratchet strap door handles. She's a good unit. Oh, it smells like darts and unpaid child support. And look at the tack is stuck in the ketchup. All right, well, we're gonna pull this wonderful, man. How many jackals do I got? Yeah, oh no, there's every farm auction I've ever been to I bought. I don't know, Tana seems like a sweetheart. And she seems like, oh, we're talking about you. Don't worry, it's all good though. She drove by and she's taking video of Leon's truck, so I pulled my titty out for her. Yeah. Man, we could turn this Revive and Drive into a Jerry Springer episode. Go throw a fist.
Yeah, I always wanted to be on Springer, so did
Yeah,
you.
come on.
I love it.
All right, I figured I'd fill all you minty pricks in as to what the hell was going on with the Jerry Springer episode that was getting this dirty old truck. So the daughter of the feller that's selling me this sassy old Ford, well, he's an absolute beauty. He's not doing very good with the dementia and whatnot, but he's an absolute sweetheart, and his daughter's the same cut of fabric. So they were trying to get rid of all this junk off of their land, and there was these asshat neighbors, which I think the old feller was in some relations with. Long story short, they thought I was there to take their crappy van that had been sinking in the guy's front lawn for years, but she was taking all kinds of videos and pictures of my crippled ass, so I pulled my titty out, because that's what you do. If someone takes videos and pictures of you, you got to pull your titty out. So that's what happened, and those people. Not Tanis and her dad. They're men. You guys got to be related and humping for you to go on Jerry Springer. This is a good time. Bill, that chick's crazy. We'll keep all the oil spill on the back of my new truck. We bought the best tools. Oh, it's even breaking up. Does she go down?
It goes good with this truck.
Oh, she got forward and reverse. I might have made that lady that drove by, I might have made her moist when she seen my titty.
Oh, good.
So if she comes back, you know, I'll put that fire out for you. Her eye, a bottle of Centrum Silver. We don't have enough room for this in the plywood. Looks like we're gonna have to start off with no wood.
That's what she said.
Stick a battery in it.
I'm gonna lift her up a bit and then block it and lift it up a bit. Not my first rodeo.
Truck rodeo thing.
So if that lady comes at me, I mean, you know.
Hit her with the dunnage.
No, I'll hit her with some wood, but not this wood. Remember how I do dangerous shit all the time?
Oh yeah.
Well, a jackal brings a whole new level. You making fun of us, Bill?
No.
You hurt my feelings.
There's still coolant down.
Is there coolant in
It's
it?
only a couple inches down.
That's what she said.
It's good enough to run.
It's like Kevin, it's a couple inches down.
God, to see that thing out of here.
Yeah.
What, the truck?
Yeah.
Are you gonna give me a better deal on it now? Don't stick your head beside the jackal like I'm doing. Don't do what the cripple does.
Tire's not turning.
Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. I wish I was fatter. This would be a little easier. The rotors look majestic though. They're not even that rusty. All of that'll self-clearance once she's doing 100 mile an hour down the highway. High-speed brake rotor resurfacing. No, she's in. This tire's fine, it's just flat on the bottom. Oh, I think got a body lift in it. You probably put it in there for the motor. But it's got an auxiliary transmission in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. I can't wait to get this thing out of here and have a gander at it. All right, we're gonna jack up on it even more. Try to get it on flat ground. Leon, you Donkey Kong mother. You wanna go with that? Your arms are bigger than my little kickstand leg.
You standing there.
Man, this old Hino motor, she ain't light. You want me to put this old girl on cruise control? Oh, I remember my dad, he had a cigarette dangling and a beer on the front of the truck, and he was trying to explain to us about jackals, and he had his thumb like this, and he was faced, and he's like, yeah, you never want to put your face, wham, and it never broke it though. Man, it's like summertime out here. Our 8 months of winter is over.
Hello, good morning, or night, whichever the case may be.
Hey, look at this guy go.
Yeah, well, he's like 300 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
He's a crying ya.
And he's young. Are we double jacking it? Hey, we got a symbiotic on the jack here. We're jacking off simultaneously. Oh, yeah. This one's good.
Buddy, he is double jacking, buddy.
Buddy, you are a Dodge guy. One feller on each side, eh? I need a little bit more jacking, maybe. Just one more click out of her. Oh, man. Look at this.
2 good legs, a couple strong
Look at that.
I really want to throw him.
2 strong legs. What an old sweetheart, eh? One more click after that. Oh yeah, those I-beams, they get right frisky. This is the stage where it slips off and hits you right in the dick. Hold on, I got a chainsaw here. The old soup mix. The most Chinesium of chainsaws. Having your suitcase is a feller. It's in the way of the chainsaw.
Farm tech, Chinese thing.
No, that's even farm tech. It's China tech.
Remember when I asked you, like, you want me to take the chainsaw? It's like, no, we need that. Sure enough.
I told you, you always need it. And you're like, what in the f would revive on your chainsaw?
Yeah. Revive and log.
Yeah, we're going logging, son, with the most Chinesium hot rod there is. Man, your bag is
Worry about my
debacle.
bag.
How much you gotta bring?
Just a backpack.
We're going. I want to look nice for you, so I brought a lot of
That's why I didn't bring much.
That's not much.
No, it's not much. You brought 2 socks.
What? Well, that's all you. Leon, do you need more than 2 socks? We need to freshen up, look nice for Daddy tonight, or what?
Well, I don't know.
Man, this camera's been recording for 25 minutes, and it's still a 3/4 tank battery in it. GoPro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This receiver hitch ain't set up for towing really, because it's just like cobbled onto the deck, but she'll be fine. Man, she's got a Sterling 10 1/4, got the chute pipe out the ass. I don't think they cut these holes big enough. No, they're definitely not big enough for a proper size bin.
That's what she said.
Man, we gotta get out of here. We're lowering the property value by the minute here.
Probably have to know his name to do
Oh yeah, she's up and out. Bill, she's sitting a lot higher now.
Right?
Yeah.
I think we should charge more because it's bigger.
Well, charged by the inch, I'll make like $5.
The height. look at the suspension, the springs.
Look at her.
Good.
It's been sitting here for like what, 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, only
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah. Those holes aren't even that deep.
There you go.
I gotta see if there's any keys in here.
Oh yeah. The keys always go missing. You put them somewhere where you won't lose them, and they're gone.
I don't know where they ever are.
Bill, are you okay if we have these 2 blocks? Or are you okay with that?
You need them?
You mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
You have a roller tiller? I need a roller tiller.
I got I had like 10 from a dump last
I
year.
need somebody to come and roller till for me because I can't. Because my
The
arm
truck
doesn't
already
work.
rototilled.
I need more.
It's the Fordo tiller.
I need-
Look, I've never had a twin stick Ford.
Yeah, that's 2-wheel drive.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. Feels good now.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, she's pumping back up. Stop!
I got a gear!
I'd rather just feel good and have no brakes rather than feel bad and have brakes, you know? All right, well, while we're here, I'm gonna heat the out of those bleeders and try to break that thing loose. Are we gonna go stay at the Hilton with your brand new bag here?
You're really stuck on that bag, eh?
Yeah, you don't need to have a pile of clothes. I got brand new clothes at home.
From Costco.
Me? No, it's all Walmart. And the dump. The dump provides, buddy. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, Tanis. Is this like a Tinder but for hillbillies and old trucks?
Yeah.
Like Hillbilly Friend Finder.
Right?
I love it.
Love it.
Let the boxes bring us together.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Man, this.
You want to breathe that in. Get you high.
Oh man, WD burning is the ticket. I love that smell. Oh man, we're rolling the dice here. Oh man. We're gonna let it rattle a little while.
Want the man out of the fucking yard. Okay, so I should go there and empty.
Oh buddy,
Empty the van then.
she's broke. Man, amputee high five, buddy. You like that? Want to go give her a few pumps, see if I can get her to go? Let me know when to crack her.
I used to too.
So what happens is from sitting, all the brake seals and stuff get a little bit dried out. So you got to buy it dinner, maybe some wine, things loosen up. Next thing you know,
I can make food right now. Like, what the f is your problem? All you have to do is say.
man, we got most of the brake bleeders broke. That's awesome. Where the f that booster pack at? I think that goes down to the block, and this one here, that goes down to the starter, so that's power. This thing's custom as oh, we're gonna give her some power. We're gonna tuck this in under here. Oh yeah, that'll do it. You think it's 24 volt? Mark, you think it's 24 volt?
If it's like an excavator, it might be.
Yeah, what?
Because this. Otherwise, that's hooked to the ground, and that's why would they
No,
hook
that's-
that to this?
Is that?
Why would they hook a wire to this, which goes to ground,
this
instead
is-
of just to the firewall?
What is this guy here? This is ground? Yeah, why are
No, it
these?
might not be ground. This might, like, it's
Yeah.
hooked to ground on here, but this might have to go to positive.
Yeah, because these all go to the solenoid. No, they go to this guy here, which I don't know what does it. Oh, that's something to do with the alternator. So those are power. Do you think it's 24 volt? Oh yeah, 24 volt voltage regulator right there. There we go.
That was just an afterthought of right now. But yeah, you can still make 24 volt with this.
Oh yeah. Well, at least it'll crank fast. Being 2.4. Good call, buddy. I didn't even think of that. All right, this is gonna be first contact. Ready? Oh,
Something works.
yeah. There's something going on there.
Where's the old starting stick?
I think it's just gonna fire right up. Well, it's only got one tank, so we don't have a fuel tank selector valve to worry about. What do we got for?
Up and down the stairs once in the morning.
That's bone dry. I'll just pour some any oil in it.
About time.
Perfect.
Just get in.
There's oil in it. Was there oil in it?
Now what?
Man,
Tires in?
that smelled like 25 years.
I wonder how the rest of the truck, if it's just tied into one battery for the dash and everything, maybe.
Do you think that's a voltage regulator? But I don't see a converter. They didn't, why do they have, no, it's got a 12-volt alternator here, a Chevy one-wire fire, with a 24-volt down there. There's a lot of going on here.
What the is this piece of?
Yeah, because then this solenoid here, I bet you, is for the dash stuff to run off 12 volts.
The starter will be
24 volts off the start, yeah. You want to hit the key? Here, go ahead. You fire it up. 25 years of sitting around. There's no way it fires up.
You sure about that?
It won't work? There you go. There's the new key. Floor it? Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, whatever that is, that's the shut off. What's the shut off?
The right lid.
Oh, right on. See what happens. Oh, no way. Fall to the mat. We're gonna have to feed her some sauce. Ready? I'm gonna give her a snort. An oil pressure light.
Gauge is moving.
What a wonderful sound it makes.
That knocking sound.
That's a good knock.
It might go away with oil pressure.
Well, the oil pressure lights or the gauge is flickering.
It's going up.
That's better than nothing. That was me, I was making it shoot. Man, what a machine! A little bouncy, is it? Yeah! Man, what a bizarre machine. I've never seen a Japanese motor so boring. The old jacked up injection pump. Feed her a little ketchup. Mat it. Is that everything you got?
These old things, they won't start with no ether, and then they just run fine the second you get them.
Yeah, pull the hood release and we'll do a restart. Man, what an old sweetheart. Runs mint.
The whole starting under the hood thing's a bit of a problem with no clutch.
Yeah, well it's got two trannies, it's got to have a super low gear to her. I mean, I got to hobble fast enough to get into her. Yeah, there's nothing to that clutch. Sounds good, Bill. Sounds real good. All right, so I reckon when the old Ford or Hino or whatever the thing's called, the old Fordino, fired up, Tanis was saying that Bill's face just lit up like the 4th of July. He was just having a good time. It really tugs at a feller's ticker strings to know that a cripple, you know, made the old feller's day. That was pretty good. He didn't think we were driving it home though. He thought that we were nuttier than a squirrel's turd, but you know, you can't really blame him. Oh! Hey! Leon, come look at this. Go to the other side. What's that? It's got a bleeder access hole in the floor.
Nice!
Yeah. Look at that. You get right to the bleeder right there.
Look at
And look at when you're done with it, you just put that plug right back in there. It's good.
Did it smoke lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That's just like a big truck.
Yeah, it is like a big truck. Do you mind if I hop on out? I'm just gonna grab another bleeder here. Yeah, I want to listen to
It
this.
might lock up on you
What locks up on you?
on this gear, I think.
This
This
guy?
is high-low range.
Yeah, this is the rear transmission.
That one.
That's your front transmission?
Yeah, but sometimes it'll lock up. You can't go anywhere. You have to take that off and move that little notch in there.
In this one here? In this shifter?
Yeah.
Is that why the bolts are so fresh?
Yeah.
That's truck driving.
Huh?
That's truck driving. That happened.
Because I went from here up the hill there,
Yeah.
and it locked up and I couldn't move. So I had to take that off
Yeah.
and move that little click inside there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some cigarette butts in there. I don't know if there's a cigarette lighter. I'm gonna find that out later.
So you're driving this thing home?
I'm gonna try.
It'll go like that.
Oh, it goes pretty good?
Just fifth overdrive.
Yeah. It'll run like the wind.
Yeah, I know.
So has it got overdrive on the main box, and is there an overdrive on the auxiliary box too?
It goes like hell. I know that.
Thank you, Bill. You're a good man. Yeah, see, dudes love truck.
He's got pride in us, right? He's got all those memories, and then when he hears it run again,
Well, it's been sitting in his front yard for 27 years. I cracked it and it did nothing. And I don't think you can just find these parts off the shelf. Just run that clutch fast or something, I don't know. Pump it. I'm gonna break this line loose up here and see if we can't get any oil up here. It doesn't feel like there's anything at all as far as the clutch goes. We're gonna put some thicker oil in it. Was Bill smiling pretty good?
Oh, he had a huge smile, man. It was awesome. I could tell. You could see it.
Man, you imagine bringing this thing to the dealership, buddy's head would blow up. All right, just pump it. Oh, it's doing something.
That doesn't fucking do much though.
No.
It barely even moves the rod when but it must have worked before.
Hold on a sec, Kev. I'm gonna pull it because it had ATF in it, I think. Some kind of red fluid. And dot 3 is not red. So we'll pull this thing apart. It's Hiroshima dot 3. Well, that thing is busted. The rubber plastic line. This is a brand new Letterman Wave. It's sharper than the guy running it by far.
Hey, man.
If you want to grab me that jug of 1540, we'll just stick that in it. I'm pretty sure I found this jug at the dump. We found a lot of stuff at the dump. One guy threw out all of, or it had to have been a woman, threw out all of their oil supply stuff. Okay, just start pumping it.
It doesn't. Well, if you look at the pedal, it barely even pushes the rod into the clutch, so that might be part of the problem.
Yeah? Is that pushing oil still? Yeah, we're gonna have to hook up jumper cables and have it on the push button start. Or we'll hook it up to the headlights so when you pull the headlights on, it starts. Or the heater. Done that before. This guy here, it doesn't take much to fire it over. Where's the horn at? Oh, it's right here. It's the same. Oh. Yeah, go honk it. It's like meant to be here. Yeah, go give her a honk. Man, the wiring is a debacle on this thing. Well, he probably had to keep it 12 volts because, or 24 volts, because trying to find a starter for this thing would be like trying to find a virgin in a Grand Prairie. Man, I come out here and he's just drinking off the whiskey bottle. I was like, yeah, that guy's awesome. Did you just videotape him being stunned?
I was just taping him spin the bolt in the hole round and round. And then he touched his finger, comes out and touches it. Ah!
3 hours later. Did you get a close up of him being stunned?
Am I just cruising here and nothing's happening?
Is this Kevin? Does he have little raccoon paws?
Oh, he does.
He's trying to get in.
Kevin, do you have paws? Oh, the clutch safety works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like look at it. Was Kevin getting sprayed with smoke?
Oh, it's like sprayed this in my face. You go ahead.
How about now?
Oh man, I was like 3 inches from my mouth. It's just in my face.
These things are odd sounding, eh? There's 12.8 volts. You want to rev it up? working. I don't even know where to start with the wiring. All right, well, let's wrap it all up, and then we're just gonna drive to Leon's house. We gotta figure out something to do with that master and slave there.
If the brakes don't work, you might have to drive past my house and turn around at the bottom of the hill, and then use the hill to brake.
That might be a thing. Any headlight stuff? Oh, the headlights are working. Man.
Okay, well there you go.
We got everything.
Buddy, she's ready to rock. Are you still struggling with the license plate? My.
I fired it up through just my mouth and I ate it all. So I kept...
For the love of sweet, merciful 4 days we would have been here.
I was working on it.
Is the fuel door in the cabinet? So what's this genuine board part here?
It's right here. I think it's this, actually.
Oh, that might be bad.
I think it's right there.
Here, you jump in this thing. I'm gonna jump in the rickshaw and I'm gonna push you. And you're gonna go for a rip around the park there. Yeah, try to find some kind of gear there. And I'll give you a push. Why the f is the seat touching the dash?
What are you, Sigmund sawed off Freud?
I was supposed to drive.
See that skid?
What gear were you in?
I think third.
Is it jammed up? It was just getting your tires. Pick another one that's higher. Well, we know bottom to down is reverse. So go all the way up and to the right maybe?
Well, that's where I was.
Oh, well, then go to the middle. The middle's got to be a happy medium. That is also skidding the tires.
Yeah, well, push from the front and I'll put it in reverse.
That's a really good idea. Hey, man.
Her first drive is in reverse. Yeah, man, it rips. Man, it sounds like a Cummins. Is she a ripper?
Jeez, look at the butt on that.
Yeah. He must work out. It actually gonna add some jam, but it's hard to tell in such a low gear. I was just thinking, I was driving with I had my foot on the brake, but they sort of work.
Yeah, they do kind of work.
Not quite, but sort of.
Yeah, just work them brakes in nice. Hey, at least the brakes kind of work and it runs.
Yeah, they sort of work.
They turn those headlights on? Yeah, well, the marker lights work. You want to try forward now? It feels like the brakes are loosening up.
I don't know if it's like a real gear up there or if that's...
Let's try slamming it in.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I guess that solved that problem. It barely even ground.
Yeah, we'll just start her up like
but
that.
You can't shift down because it'll be into reverse. You gotta kind of work it over.
See if we can rally this thing through some gears.
Yeah,
man, this thing's a rig.
I'll try to find it. Don't worry. Around here.
There's almost insurance on it. There's kind of registration on it. We'll go back. Oh, you made it. You had to rig shift it.
And now suddenly everybody's showing up.
Now look at that woman's gun. You just want to try to find a couple more gears? Because it seems like second. That's fifth.
Second. What's hard to tell? I don't know what.
gear is that?
That might be the second.
So is that first and second?
It could be. I don't even know.
Well, don't let us stop. We gotta figure this out. That's reverse.
There's no hole there.
That's first.
No, that's third.
Now this is a little different than most transmissions. First up, drive doesn't work, but third does. Neutral is park, reverse is second. If you want to use reverse, put it in drive. Don't be afraid of it. You got to give it to her. It's going to stall.
Yeah.
Try first. I think that's first,
Yeah,
and then second beside
I don't know where
it.
the fuck second is. Okay.
Oh, that's
hard to
second?
find.
So second's over and down?
Just a tiny bit over.
And this is third?
Now I get my third again. Okay.
So that's third. So first, second, third. Now I'm gonna guess fourth is down to the right. Look at the gunk on that. He looks pissed off. I'd be pissed off too if I had a fire going on between my legs. You want to try to switch me spots while we're driving? Then idle it in first gear, we'll swap spots.
Now you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
But I could run like the wind blows. From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Terry Fox in it, did you see that? Let's see.
Cripples!
No, don't go that far, yeah. It only seems like you can get into second from first. It's hard to, you can't get back in there.
Where the
It's over there.
Oh.
You can go down here if you want.
So that's...
It seems like it only wants to go in 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't seem like you're going to skip gears properly.
Does it got... Oh, it's got good brakes. I mean, good as a matter of perspective.
Well, at least the temp gauge doesn't work, so you don't need to worry about it overheating.
Yeah. Is that second then?
Yeah, that feels like second.
Third.
Little fucking shit. Oh yeah, there, now you're highway gear.
That, what about this one? That's highway gear.
Oh, so I guess it does have like an overdrive anyway?
Yeah. Can we go right?
Yeah, go right.
I'm gonna check the oil in the gearboxes before we haul ass. 27 years of sitting there. There's no way those boxes are still holding oil. I think they'll do that.
Candy Crush.
So let's see what we can do here.
Yeah. Hopefully the thing doesn't overheat. At least it shouldn't overheat when you're on the highway.
Oh, can we actually get it into first now? Oh. We're good. We're golden, pony boy.
You sure about that?
Uh-oh, that's the lockup he was talking about. That's not good. Grab that metal thing and then whale that up on the side there.
What?
That. Uh-oh. We got a Leatherman. That might work. Oh, well, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, too bad it decided to do this right on the...
Oh, right in the middle of the road. Sakes. Yeah, I'm in neutral, but it's in gear. Yeah, it's stuck in a half gear.
Oh, yeah.
What the f*** the dingle there? The old boy did tell us this.
I warned you.
I see.
You think it's good now? Oh, that feels better, eh?
I think it's okay now. Yeah, it's okay now.
That's her again?
Yes.
Did you see any oil in there while you were looking?
Let me see if I can get at least...
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's even worse if there's no mirrors. Why did the old boy steal the mirrors off it?
Maybe the axe took the mirrors. Cleaned them right out.
They're so
He's
clean.
like, I left that and didn't look back. You gotta get it more. Go get it more juice for the rams. Reverse.
That was definitely reversed.
Yeah.
Is Kevin in there talking? Yeah, he's definitely in there talking.
Saddle up, kid. Oh, he's in the house, yeah. probably in there sleeping on the dog bed.
Man, are you doing the brakes right now? Yeah. Every brake light work. I'm not even kidding, even the headache rack. So we can drive at night. So I'll pull it around behind your truck again quick so I can lay on the pavement. I'm gonna check the oils and let's haul ass. All right, hold on, dude. Watch out, I gotta fire it up. It actually stops pretty good. Well, that U-joint's only ready to fall right out. That'll be fine at highway speeds. Oh, we should probably pop the ranch open and see if we can't get those fans just to run non-stop. Well, there's nothing in the rear tranny. There's 0 in the rear tranny, so that's gonna get some 1540 of some flavor. Like nothing, like not a drop. Well, I think the leak stopped about 20 years ago. Alright, so the front box has a bunch of schmoo in it, so that's good. So now all we gotta do is put some oil in the rear box. The rear diff, I got 300 of those. If it runs out and blows up, it runs out and blows up.
Oh, you gotta put a funnel in there, that yellow one, I think.
You know, that's a stupid funnel. I got a big ass, dirty old utility pump.
Okay, you can park it here if you want to.
You're a good man, Bill. I appreciate you, but I'm gonna drive this thing off into the night, and the wiring works just like you said, so thank you. It works good. I'm gonna. I think I found that old pump at the dump.
That's awesome.
Okay, pump. This is slick. Yeah, that rear box was empty. Good. Line's empty. Man, that thing's slick as the dump provides.
That's awesome.
We're gonna get out of your hair, Bill, because I think you.
No, I'm not worried about it.
27 years is just too damn long. As far as these fans go, are these all sensors for the fans?
Korean Kevin here. Yeah, that was what I was doing.
Oh yeah. We'll just hook that in there. I think on the highway it should be fine, but that idling around, I don't want to overheat this thing. Oh, I'll fire it up. Just don't stand between the trucks, just in case something transmission goes on. Man, she's just a sweetheart. It's running out of compression. Hold on. Kevin, what are you doing in there? Kevin! Kevin, what are you doing, you idiot? Kevin! 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 It's so old, it's got a decompression lever. Well, let's hit the highway. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go. This is all fine. I think we're giving her. Definitely chooching. I don't know if the smoke's coming off the brakes or what. That's low. There we go. Yeah, we're moving, boys. Man, 27 years it's sat in that front yard, and she's mint. Now this hill that's coming up is a disaster. So you guys all pray to baby Lord Jesus that my crippled ass makes it up here. Oh, and this bridge deck and the terrible towed-in steering, that might be a bad time too, but we'll be fine. It's got brand new tires off it. It's gonna be mint. There's even beacon lights and all kinds of for this hill. They don't like trucks going up when things are bad or happening with the weather, but I mean, this truck's just fine, so we should be good. The old girl's actually surprisingly torquey. 50 Frex that I can build my heap of out of the scrap pile. So this is gonna be awesome. Man, we made her. I could have done 100 mile or 60 mile an hour, no problem. That was sweet.
Probably already half your tires.
Man, it's like trying. Like, how's that one? That one's a little to the passenger side. Oh, it's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, they're not hot at all. It's definitely trying to find the middle of the road all the time.
Does your speedo work?
Man, everything works.
So I started shaking. I was like, man, that happens at 90. I think you're doing 90.
Yeah, oh yeah, when the rickshaw started to come apart at 90.
Yeah,
so
fastest
I was 100 right before here, and you started catching up to me. I was like, oh, look at that squarely.
That high-low, man, it's just like, I kicked it in overdrive, it's like, whoa, it just started right up.
So it's not even like low, it's just like kind of like direct and overdrive.
Yeah, that's sweet. This thing's a unit, it even looks nice.
It doesn't look that bad.
Remember that movie Christine? You ever seen, remember when he's like, when I said you could scrounge through my
I didn't mean you could build your whole car with my stuff.
Man, can I build my whole truck out of your pile?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Man, look at all these good parts.
Yeah, just whatever you can find on this load, you
Yeah.
can fix into this.
Can I have the Super Duty mirrors? Oh, I'm going to put those Super Duty mirrors on. It'd be so sick. Oh, bro. Well, you squished all these mirrors. That was a good caravan. Yeah, 'cause this thing looks clean, eh? It looks really clean. Man.
They're all coal mine trucks.
Like, it really sticks the to the blanket, eh?
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
The soap dish, I'm having flashbacks. All right, so when I was a kid, I was just brought in the shower, right? And look at the end of my finger got cut right off, cut the whole end of the finger off because of one of those soap dishes snapped off, and I sliced my finger off, and I still finished.
Cut her up raw.
Man, have you ever a chick on one leg, cut your finger half off, and still in the shower?
Can't say I have. I don't even doubt that.
What happened? Did you have a good sleep last night in the hotel cigarette butt?
Yeah, but I should admit.
Man, look at how nice the doors are, though. Look at this. It's barely even stick on. Nice.
Oh, that's gonna hold
You
nicely.
sticking your wiener in my itch?
Yeah, we're
Come on, man.
gonna fish for some ravens.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Yeah,
That's all fun and games until some grizzly cocksucker smells that thing and we hit him doing 100 mile an hour. All right, well, we're just in Dawson Creek picking up some parts and coffee. Look at this. Yeah, look at that sassy old truck. Mint truck, buddy. Nice. Yeah. What a treat. Want to go to Alaska?
Yeah, let's go to all kinds of fun.
Look at that. Mile 0 right there. All the hippies are lined up to go drive the Alaska highway. Yeah. Here she is, boys. Alaska highway right there. Americans, thanks for the highway. What a treat. Man, our motel from last night, I could smell the cigarettes from the highway. Yeah. How many cigarettes and bad decisions in that motel?
All of it.
All of it. Look at that guy. Look at him over there. Spraying his load onto his binder. All right, we're back. Beautiful day. We got a brand new battery for this hot piece of shit. Now we got to try to figure out both of the hydraulic systems of the brakes are this guy's. So what I guys got to do is somehow adapt this to work with a bunch of stupid shit that I got in town that might work. It probably won't. We're gonna take this thing apart, see if we can't get it to chooch, see if the brakes can't get to chooch, and then what else do we have to do to this piece? We have to do an oil change. We might as well do the oil change right now. I got an oil change right here. Yeah, it'll thicken it right back up. Keep that old rickshaw motor alive. And this oil cap is gigantic. Look at the size of that cornhole plug. It's got a built-in funnel. Look at that. No, we just jammed a bunch of American-built Lucas into a Japanese. What is Hino Japanese or Chinese or?
It's one of the Kneeses.
Yeah.
Baby oil or something. That's all. That's a
Man,
party.
if Diddy had found out about Lucas, he would have been just giving her. He wouldn't have needed like a 45-gallon drum. I up with Vaseline one time, and I 4 times in the shower trying to wash it off. Like, that stuff's the ticket. Yeah.
That sounds good though.
Yeah, dude. All right, so we might as well fire it up and give her all the way. Oh, there's another solenoid in here. They're just like, oh, we need all the solenoids. I don't think that idle's low enough. There's your proof. You don't actually need to worry about how old diesel is. So now, for this clutch, what a cripple's gonna do is unbolt this whole rigging, dink with it for a while until I get frustrated as with it, try to hillbilly out something else together. Look at this, guys. Look at this sweetheart. 6.5 Chevy, 100,000 miles on it. Mint. The interior's mint, still smells like stacked old Chevy. Believe it or not, the crank's broken half. It's a Detroit. Detroit, that's like a pity engine from Detroit. That's like, oh, I that hot chick. But all she ever did was give you just a pity. That's what Detroit did with that. Yeah, you hold that wrench in there nice and deep black. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. Getting there nice and deep black, boy. Man, what a hot rod. All right, well, we got one bolt undone here. Now we're gonna get the other one. All right, can you slide that thing out? We'll have to work it a bit to get it towards you. All right, well, I'll save the bore of me dinking with this whole clutch system with this hot pile of. So basically, everything was wore out, dried out, and we took the master off, we took the slave off, we tried bleeding it, we tried welding up different fittings. It was a gigantic disaster of archaic, not able to find. So after about 4 hours of dinking with this dirty derelict system, we came up with a different plan, and let me tell you this, it was pretty hillbilly, but it worked just fine. But none of this works. It's all sacked right out. It needs to be completely rebuilt. So what we're gonna do is some hillbilly. All right, how hillbilly have you seen me done before?
I've seen a lot, and this is up there. This is top 3.
So the clutch works fine now, right? Yeah, it works just fine. So you just grab a hold of this lever here and you pull back and your clutch is disengaged and you let her go and she's engaged. Oh, so and we added this fancy Lancer floor mat out of that fancy pants Lancer. So you just look at here, you know, and now we actually have a clutch. You pull on that, releases it, you let go, she's mint. We can finally start working on some different now. This is getting old. This is mint. All right, so check this out. So you pull on this lever here, you pull it, put it in reverse. Oh, that's not reverse. I think that's reverse. Yeah, there's reverse. And forward. Man, that's gonna be easy to drive.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, I had to relocate the shutoff. So we're good. And let's go grab some mirrors and stuff. Oh, we got to fire it up from outside. I don't think we can figure out something with the horn here. Yeah, let's start it with the horn. Cut that guy off. You strip her back a little extra.
Yeah.
You let him in wave that you got from Cabela's Canada. You strip this back. You twist this guy to this guy. Everything I'm doing on here is legit. Okay, go in there and honk the horn. Make sure it's out of gear when you honk the horn. Oh, it's still got, hold up, it's still got a horn and it starts.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm telling you, she's mint.
She's a double dual action.
Yeah. So now we don't have to start it from outside anymore. A little snort for her. All right. Oh, I keep going for the clutch. So check this out, ready? Floor it.
I've never seen that. Oh, yeah.
So now you got to go this one with the right, and then this one with the left. We'll grab you on the clutch here.
There we go. Clutch.
Man, look at that triple stick. All right, well, we got the brand used mirrors here.
That was a good idea.
I keep going for the clutch.
Oh, did you got a socket set?
It's on the back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's still back there. We're good.
In or out?
Man, I'm gonna rig them up so they're gonna be sassy. You'll see. All right, so I ain't no banker, but I gotta give credit where it's due. All of these minty fart sounds that I dial into these clips, it always makes me laugh. I just want to let every one of you minty pricks know that these are freshly squeezed, grade A, WhatsApp group chat fart.
Yeah, well, this is handmade quality. we're talking here?
That are just collected from sawed-off Frenchmen, my buddy Curtis, my buddy Evan, my buddy Kevin, everybody. We just fired onto this group chat. I think my phone probably smells like a house. So it's all freshly squeezed stuff. So you guys are getting the original stuff. None of that AI garbage. Freshly squeezed ass. I just wanted to let all you minty pricks know that. Set her up a little bit here. Oh, mint. We got mirrors again. Look at that. Now I can be the world's best backwards driver again. All right, we got brakes, we got lights, we got a bunch of other stuff. We're good to go. It runs good, stops good. Oh, I didn't hook the fan up for f***'s sakes. I gotta hook the fan up. All right, well, let's give her. 6. Go into a gear, you. We're old. It's fine. No problem. The floorboards keep popping up here. Now, you don't have to have heat in this thing because the heat that comes out of that hole is rowdy.
That's what she said.
But I think we're doing good. We're doing better than good. Says we got about 80 miles, I think, 90 miles to go. Jack that the out. Alberta. Alberta. We're in the best province in the whole world. Or state. Whatever you prefer. Look at that auxiliary box just humming. This dirty derelict debacle continues with this sassy old Ferd. Got her back. She drove home all minty. Everything went tits out of 10. But meow. So I don't know about you guys, but anything I've ever driven, I have to know what's going on with the powertrain. And as it's set, I don't even know. Allegedly, this is a Hino. Allegedly. I don't know that. I'm going to pressure wash the shit of it and see if I can find any identification badges. Now, there's a guy out there looking at this thing going, Peg, of course it's a Hino. What, are you stunned? And the answer is yes. I'm very stunned. But the problem here is that I've never dealt with anything Japanese that wasn't an excavator. Yeah, or I guess the Rickshaw is kind of a, you know, Korean, Japanese, same. I've never dealt with anything other than that junk. So as far as the diesel goes in this flavor, I haven't a clue. There's a lot of going on here that I don't understand. And the transmissions, that's right, I said transmissions, that's also a debacle. So I'm gonna get this thing outside, get her pressure washed. I don't usually pressure wash a whole lot of things. I'll pressure wash underneath it, pressure wash under the hood, and then we'll see what's crapping. My best bud Dallas there, him and I took this unit to the store. He drove it, and he said, Peg, this thing's a debacle, and I couldn't agree more. Starting it with the horn and having the clutch on your hand and the hood pop to shut it off, the 24 volt and 12 volt systems, it really f***s with the guy's brain. All of it. Well, she's definitely got the spirit of the 6.9, being that it will not start without Cosby sauce. Oh, I love that. All right, well, we got her back here. Now we got to put her up on the extra safe lift. Alright, so you see the key here is to use as much dump rigging as you can. So that's a nice dump chain I found. I think it's still hooked on. Oh yeah, that's still hooked. So that's the safety chain in case she falls. Oh, this is gonna be just fine. Double dump chain for safety. And all those dump hydraulic lines and whatnot, it'll hold. I figured while the cripple was in a washing mood, I'd wash up this John Deere bench that I got from Mrs. Peg from a dump. Look at that thing. Someone put that together. John Deered it up. Willard stunned. How's your new bench?
Love it.
The dump provides.
Dump provides.
I don't know if you noticed in the last video, but I had a little bit of a dually fire. Well, at the beginning of this video, I couldn't find tires anywhere. So I'd love to do a burnout, but I guess the smarter side of my brain says peg and legging, these are good tires. Don't burn them off this time. And you know, sometimes you gotta listen to your brain.
Just yap. Thinking, you're thinking. You know, your brain's probably using parts that have never been used.
You don't need to worry about listening to your stupid brain. The old girl had a not bad burnout in her, but the tires are mid, the clutch is not. Oh, this is a medley of clutch and tire smoke, and I have no idea where to source a clutch for this piece. So that'll do, tranny. That'll do. That's not bad burnout. Not too bad at all. Well, much like the old lady always says, you know, at least you tried. A pretty good burnout. Not bad for a lethargic old pizza.
That's what she said.
Alright, well now they got oil all over the floor because I ran over a jug on the way in the shop. Now I'm gonna go lay in it like a stunned cripple. Alright, so we can actually see the engine through the mountainous pile of grease and shit that was all over it. So now we got the task of figuring out what this piece of shit is. I haven't the slightest clue. I don't know the displacement. I don't know anything about it. So I want to find out because it's driving me bonkers. Let's get under it now, figure out if the jack stands are holding. Oh, the bird farm burnt down before I bought it. And these jack stands were there, and they're a little burnt, and they're a little up, but they're still pretty mint. So, there's the gearbox number, ISO 33111042. And then it has an auxiliary box on it. We're gonna figure that out. This thing has a lot of I know what that is. That's the only thing I know what's going on. All right, so after great gandering, got an American secondary gearbox in her, made in Toledo, Ohio, America. She's a Spicer with the model number 5831-B. So it's a commonly used 2-speed auxiliary, I guess. The 5831 called the Brownie auxiliary transmission. Man, we're learning all kinds of here. Oh, it says, I know some guys here have put them in Ford pickups behind the NA Diesel International engines. You should be able to search the forum for some advice. And it says the Spicer 5831B has 3 gear ratios. So it's a 3-speed. I didn't know that. I was only using 2, I guess. So she's got underdrive, which is 235-1, direct drive 1-1, and overdrive is 0.85-1. So that's a sweet ass box right there.
That's what she said.
So I don't know how to get it into the 3rd speed. Maybe I gotta yank on the shifter a little harder of some variety. Now let's try out the clearly Japanese gearbox here and see what's crapping. Well, it just doesn't even come up with anything. Not a thing. Alright, the part number 33111-1042 typically refers to a W59 manual transmission in various Toyota vehicles, including the 4Runner, T100, and Tacoma. I don't think so, bud. Man, this thing is blowing my mind. I don't have the slightest clue as to what the is going on here. So I just spent the last hour and a half on the phone with my buddy Johnny. He's an absolute beauty. He knows everything there is to know about Toyotas. Well, old Toyotas. He's a beauty. He was the fella that I went and met up with on the island there when I bought that island bird. But he said that this is a debacle, and he said he's never seen this. I called a Hino dealership in Vancouver. They've never heard of this. I gave them the part numbers off the intake and the exhaust. They have the part numbers, but they don't know what they would go to. They said they've never seen that before. This thing is a disastrous enigma to which I have no idea what's going on. And I gotta know what it is. So I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures here. Well, there's some casting numbers I got. I got numbers off the voltage regulator, which means nothing. But I got the numbers off the injection pump, casting numbers off the block, all that stuff. When you Google this stuff, nothing comes up. Not at all. And the wiring. If you guys want to see some disastrous wiring, the solenoids is a debacle. I don't know what is going on. There's duct tape. The alternator gives the truck 12 volts or something. I have no idea. This is a debacle. If I was going to daily drive this old hot rod, I'm going to drive it, but not daily. I would rip all of this garbage out, start off fresh, put a 12-volt starter on it, and then just run the old Chevy one-wire fires. This thing's a Chevy, a Ford, a Hino, and an extra Spicer 3-speed in it. Oh, and to go over the shift pattern one more time here. So this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So it's kind of a regular shift pattern. And then this is reverse. Yeah, if you cross gears in this thing, like if you don't just do a direct H pattern, it locks up and you got to pull the transmission apart. Yeah, so it's some kind of 5 gear, and I think the transmission came out of some kind of cab over, because the master and slave, or the slave, is on top, like the clutch throw fork is up top. So I'm guessing it would have been a cab over, because it wouldn't make sense to have it on the other side of the bell housing. It makes sense to have it on the top side, so it was more serviceable when the cab was flipped up. Man, what a debacle. All right, meow. So this is a day later and a journeyman level of Googling later. I don't know. My buddy Johnny helped me out big time with this piece of shit. I guess this is the style of truck to which this motor would have come in. Never really seen this instead of it on like a Pakistani video on Instagram where they got 8,000 things on the back and they're wheeling it up a hill with people hanging off of it. As far as the mill is concerned, I guess it's called an EC100 engine. I didn't know that at all. There's nowhere on the engine that I can find that it actually says that. But my buddy Johnny, he's a pretty reliable feller, and he's the one that pulled up all the service manuals for this piece of shit. And I guess it has an EC100 mill in it. I don't know what the hell that is, but I done some more Googling. And this cripple comes to find that the Hino EC100 engine, specifically known as the DM100, was initially used in Hino Ranger trucks from 1967 onward. It was then replaced by the DQ100, the old Dairy Queen Special engine, in 1978. So I guess this engine, the newest it could be, would be in 1978. And this sassy pants mill converts over from 5,010 cubic centimeters, whatever communist that is. It converts over to a 305. So I guess she's a 305 cubic inch, and it made a staggering 120 horsepower at I don't know what RPM, but it makes 120 horsepower, and you can feel every last bit of horsepower she don't have. Now, as far as the tranny goes, it could be an LA055, LC055, and the LD055 series. Standard 5-speed with a 5th gear being a 0.77 overdrive, which is pretty good. Or I don't know, it could be 1-to-1. There's a bunch of things going on. I have no idea, but long story short, this old piece of Obviously survived the test of time, and she's still giving her. It says something here about what oil you're supposed to run in it, but 1540 will be just fine. It's in any oil. It works. All right, so much like any old Ford I bring home, it's clearly turned into a workbench for the first 15 minutes been sitting in the shop. I got a gabillion things going on. Sometimes the Ford has to get used as a workbench, just the way she goes. All right, so before I forget, and before I do all the shout outs and like normal, I show you guys my appreciation for all you minty pricks keeping Diesel to burning and the Wheeler to stunning. My crippled ass invested in some new camera gear. So meow, I got the, it's the DJI cameras. So if you guys are looking into getting into filming, the DJI cameras, the battery lasts longer. It automatically adjusts to the hertz in the shop. So the lights, when it flickers, you'll see sometimes when I first turn the camera on, it'll be flickering a little bit, but it automatically planes it out. The quality's better, the lighting is better, everything is better. So Patreons, I appreciate the ever living out of you. Without you minty pricks, wouldn't be able to invest in sassy pants gear like this. Before I used to run my phone, then I ran Chinese GoPros, then I got my first GoPro, and now I got these DJI things, and they work mint. I hope you guys noticed the difference in filming in this video, because I sure did. I hated the GoPros. They were always a cripple every chance they got. So about this old Ford, I guess this old Fordino, she's definitely a Fordino. So if there's any information about this engine that you guys may know about, let me know, because I did my best to Google it. This thing ain't no 5.9 Cummins. There's no identification tag on it like there is. There's not a whole lot going on. On that being said, this engine is old as shit. Well, they started making them in 68, I think, so I don't even know how old this thing is. I don't know thing. So if there's any of you minty pricks out there that know about these old Hinos, I would really appreciate reading about it in the old talker below, because yeah, the more I know about this thing, the better. I plan on keeping this thing around. She's going to be the service truck for the Ford farm, because it's going to have all kinds of space for welding. I can remount a vise to it. I can do U-joints and all kinds of shit. And yeah, and it'd be just nice to have a truck out there that I can get in, drive to the store, and I might do the brakes. I might, even though they did refinish themselves. But you guys know about the auxiliary box. You guys know about tranny. You guys know about the mill. Kinda. You know that this thing runs and she drives just tits out of 10. There's one thing left that I don't know and I gotta figure out, and it has to be figured out. So there's this tradition I have that if I buy some stacked old Ford, or if I have a stacked old Ford in my backyard and the cigarette lighter works and there's cigarettes in the ashtray, you know what has to happen. Still sounds like a damn pinball machine. Listen to that. Man. Oh, the interior light works, man. Just noticed that. All right, so there's a cigarette lighter in it. Look at the lighting. So I can barely see in there, what for being a welder splash over the years, but I can barely see in there. And the camera picks it up tits out of 10. I love this camera. But there's a cigarette lighter. I think I see, oh yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's aftermarket. Let's see what happens here. If this works, this is gonna be mint. Well, it's not gonna be mint for me, because I gotta smoke these dirty old cigarette butts. Look at those things. They've been sitting in there a while. Is it creeping? Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't think she works. We might have to change a fuse out. I checked all the fuses, they're all good. I wonder if she's unplugged on the backside. That might be a problem. Oh, she's still plugged in, I think. Oh, she's grounding out. You guys see that? You see the sparks coming out of that thing? She grounds the chassis, so I gotta hold on to her here. She's creeping. Yeah. I don't know why I do this. This is gonna be gross. All right, let's see here. Oh, let's grab the best of the butts. Oh, that's the best one. Oh. Oh, gnarly. Oh, a man of my word. Oh, it smells like smoking darts back in the 80s. The smell in here. I don't know about you guys, but these old Fords, when you smoke a dart in them, it's just the amalgamation between minty old Ford and dirty old smoke. Just reminds me of my childhood years. Oh, gross. I did her. What a treat. Oh, that's gnarly. One other thing I wanted to check out. I wanted to see if this was the actual glow plugs. Let's hold this button for a little bit and see if it'll start. Why is the solenoid not working? Like a cripple usually forgets. You know, he forgets to plug her back in because you're spraying Cosby sauce under the hood. I don't think the glow plugs work. Maybe this switch is bunged up. Oh, it reeks like dirty old darts in here. Let's just see. I think they're working, because this thing never starts up without Cosby sauce. Yeah! That's awesome! Just a real smooth idle. I did turn the idle up, but obviously not enough. So I did turn the idle up a little bit, but not enough. So it was idling real low before, but we gotta hear just how low it's idling. Oh, it's just smoky. Between the cigarette smoke and the dirty old Hino smoke, it's just majestic in here. The tack doesn't work, so we gotta go with an external tack here. I use these for tuning my chainsaws in. So we gotta go underneath there and put this on the balancer. Let's see. 540 FPM, and that's with the idle turned up. The old girl's a slow shooter, that's for sure. Look at the how dare you. It was idling for like 3 seconds. Man, how dare you. All right, so I think my boy might have jacked the stereo. I don't know where it went, but he's right into the old AM FM cassette deck. So we gotta let that slide. But I don't think, no. Judging by the look of the wiring in here, it's oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think it was gonna shoot without some serious love. So we don't need tunes. We got the sound of that high horsepower Japanese motor keeping our ears in tune. All right, well, much like always, I'd like to just take thanks to all the minty pricks that are keeping the lights on, the diesel are burning, and like I said before, the wheeler is stunning. You guys are tits out of 10. All the Patreon and all the support we get from you guys buying merch and all the rest of that, we just appreciate every living out of it. If you haven't noticed, north of the border here in Old Frost, Pakistan, instead of voting for accountability, all the liberals voted for more free stuff. So looks like we got another 4 years of communism. The old liberal government had 8,000 new bills restricting free speech and liberal censorship and lube tube censorship and all the censorship and protecting people's feelings and everything like that. We're gonna keep giving her as hard as we can keep giving her. Me and Kevin there, we're just keeping my old right-legged man. Everybody that's on the Patreon, if all these videos get restricted or whatever, we got our other streaming platform. We put everything on there so you guys, you don't have to deal with all the I don't know if the Canadian government and LubeTube have a deal worked out to where they're going to censor people like crazy. Just because of the Patreons, we're able to pay for our own and everybody can lick our in that same breath of hot air. If you're an oil burner, so if you're from Alberta and you love this place, there's this thing called the Prosperity Project. So I've been talking to a lawyer in Alberta here. He's just a beauty, and he's not 100% stoked about Alberta becoming the 51st state, even though I am. I would love it if Alberta became the 51st state. That'd be the tit. He is promoting separation, so getting a dirty old divorce from the rest of Canadistan. If you look at the voting map for how the voting went, everybody, so our blue is red and your guys' red is blue if you're down in the state. I don't know why it's backwards like that, but it is. Everybody in Alberta voted for conservative except for the little cities, but I don't know, those are just the turd that won't flush. So the premier of Alberta, she's just a sweetheart, Danielle Smith. She's tits out of 10.
Such uncaring arrogance is typical of this Liberal government, and that is why last November we introduced the first Alberta Sovereignty Within a United Canada Act resolution so that our province could take strong and effective action against these destructive regulations.
She's also passed another bill saying that if Alberta can, Alberta will separate from the rest of Canada. Everybody out here is just a bunch of hard-working blue-collar fellers that we just want to pay our own bills and be in charge of our own stuff, and everybody out east just wants the government to make all their decisions for them, and we do not like that. As a whole, as a collective, oil burtners are absolutely sick and tired of equalization payments and all that out east. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling with that, and hopefully that goes through. And yeah, but I appreciate all you guys. You guys are tits out of 10, and all you minty pricks. I always put you guys in this book and give thanks to all the people that are keeping the lights on around here. Alrighty, well, the first minty pricks on the list are 10 buckers. We got Bob Builder, Tony Bergman, Obi-Wan Come Blow Me, that's man, Making Hay for MILFs, Morgan Griffin, Remington Helmick. Buddy, if that's actually your name, that name is mint. That's a treat. We got Will Dermers, C. Riley, Jackson West, Lance Tupper, Nick Winter, Joe Biden's Oh man. We got James Carr, Robbie Laguerre, Mark Black, Smokey 2.4 valve. What a treat. Is she a P-pump? Brian Lake, 7.3 Lucas. Alright, well those are the 10 buckers. And we got the 1202ers at Mark Allen. West Texas is the best Texas. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know. The whole Texas in a whole was pretty tits out of 10, but I'll take your word for it. We got the 15 buckers at Nemo, Aiden Stacy, Peppermint Bud Piss. And we got the 80 F2. We got the 1776ers. Oh, America. Old America. At Michael Montney, we got the 20 buckers at Anna Pick and Will Fail. Anna Pick will fail. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. We got the 25 buckers at Mrs. Sweeney. Isn't that a broad? Yeah. All right, well, there's a bunch of minty pricks here that are new, and I appreciate it. Make sure you go down to the Patreon. We, I think it's like 2 or 3 times a month, we update the playlist and put in a bunch of extra little shit in there for all you minty pricks. You guys paid for her, so you get her. But also there's a bunch of minty pricks that have been around here for a while, and they seem fit to give my hillbilly ass a raise. We got Matthew Clark, Pee-wee the one-legged driller. Buddy, if you're actually a one-legged driller, amputee high five, bud. Man, we got Garrison Smith, Brian Lake, that greasy 92 Ferd and the Dutchman, Gypsy Crusader 69, Sonny Rich, Hank Schrader, like Breaking Bad Hank Schrader, Dominic, J Money, Scrotal Torture. You're married, aren't you? Carter, ML Bengtson, ML Bengtson. I don't know, there's a T in there and I don't know how to pronounce it. We got Vaseline and bungee cords and Noah Rohrer. All you minty pricks, I appreciate every living of it. Thank you. All of it. From the bottom of my greasy old ticker, all of it. Oh, and old Kevin wrote in the notes here that we forgot nobody this time. For Fox Creek, we actually got one right. What a treat. Thanks again, you guys. I know I say it 1,000 times and I'll say it 1,000 times more. You guys are man. And also everybody on the Patreon, there's always deals for you guys. I think like 10 or 25% off, something like that. The old right-legged man always dials that together. We got a whole collage of all the minty pricks that have been buying stencils and spray painting their rigs. We're going to put all that together and make a bit of a shout out there. So anybody that bought them, appreciate the out of it. And until the next Dirty Derelict production, all you minty pricks, you guys keep out your ass. Witter Dog must be over there humping a neighbor's tow rope or something. He's gone.